The importance of footwork in tennis cannot be understated. Tennis is a sport that requires a lot of movement on the tennis court. Our players need to have a quick, agile feet to be able to move around and hit the ball effectively. Footwork is the foundation of good tennis, and without it, players are at a serious disadvantage. Unfortunately, many amateurs and intermediate tennis players do not give enough attention to their footwork. They may focus more on their strokes and technique, but neglect the importance of having a quick, efficient footwork. This is a mistake, as a good footwork can make all the difference in a tennis match. Hubert Hurkacz understands this well and has made footwork drills a key part of his training routine. He knows that if he wants to compete at the highest level of tennis, he needs to have exceptional footwork, and he is not alone in this belief. Many top players, including Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, place a strong emphasis on footwork in their training. So what exactly are these tennis footwork drills, and why are they so important? Tennis footwork drills are specially designed exercises that focus on improving a player's movement and footwork on the tennis court. These drills can include things like ladder drills, cone drills, and shadow drills, or shuffling, all of which are designed to improve players' agility, balance, and coordination. The benefits of these drills are numerous. For one, they help players to develop faster reaction time, allowing them to quickly move the ball and hit with a precision. They also help players to improve their footwork technique, ensuring that they are using the most efficient movements possible to get the ball. Another key benefit of tennis footwork drills is that they can help players avoid injury. Tennis is a high-impact sport that puts a lot of stress on the body, particularly the feet and ankles. By improving their footwork, players can reduce the risk of injury and ensuring that they are able to play at their best for long periods of time. Hubert Hurkacz knows all this, and that's why he spends a significant amount of time on his footwork drills. In fact, he often posts videos of training sessions on social media like Instagram, giving fans a glimpse into hard work he puts in improve his game. So, what can amateurs and intermediate players learn from Hubert Hurkacz's approach to footwork? For one, they can see the footwork drills are so essential part of any tennis training regimen. So if you want to improve your footwork, improve your game and complete at a higher level, you need to focus on your footwork and make it a priority of your training. Players can also learn from Hurkacz's dedication to the sport. Tennis is a challenging and demanding sport, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to succeed. By watching players like Hurkacz, who are willing to put their time and effort to improve their game, amateurs and intermediate players can see what it takes to reach at the top of the sport. The 6'5" Polish player has made a significant stride in his career in recent years, with his forehand being a key element in his success on the tennis court. Hurkacz's forehand stroke is characterized by its power, speed, and accuracy. He has honed this shot through years of practice and dedication, as it is a critical part of his playing style. The forehand stroke is one of the most important shots in tennis, as it allows players to dictate the space of the game, and control the direction of the ball. One of the reasons why Hurkacz has practiced his forehand stroke so diligently is that it allows him to be more aggressive on the tennis court. By having a reliable and consistent forehand, he can attack his opponent with a greater confidence, putting them on the back foot and forcing them to make mistakes. So in addition, in his forehand allows him to hit winners from a variety of different positions on the tennis court, which gives him an edge over his opponents. Hurkacz's forehand technique is something that can be learned and emulated by tennis players who are looking to improve their game. One way to learn from his forehand is to watch videos of him playing like this one and studying his technique. So by pay attention to this video, to the ways he sets up his shots, the grip, and he uses the main ways he follows through with the racket can all be beneficial for players looking to improve their own forehand stroke. Another way to learn from Hurkacz is to practice forehand technique in drills and training sessions. So by focusing on key element on his technique such as footwork, timing, and follow-through, players can start to develop their own forehand stroke, and improve their overall game. One key element or aspect of Hurkacz's strength training is the focus on bilateral strength. This refers to the ability to generate power and force equally on both sides of the body. In tennis, players need to be able to hit forehands and backhands with equal power and precision. By focusing on bilateral strength, Hurkacz is able to ensure that his body is balanced and able to perform at its level's best. Another important aspect to look at is Hurkacz's training in his focus and on anti-rotational control. This refers to the ability to maintain a good postural control and stability in the face of rotational force. In tennis, there's a lot of twisting and turning, which can put a lot of strain on your body if it's not properly prepared. So anti-rotational exercise help to build a core strength and stability, which in turn helps prevent injuries and improve your tennis performance. By working on anti-rotational control, Hurkacz is able to stay strong and stable even during the most challenging tennis matches. Finally, Hurkacz's training also focuses on rotational control. This refers to ability to generate power and force through rotation, which is crucial in tennis. A strong rotational control allows players to hit with the power and accuracy, and to generate the speed and spin needed to win points. By focusing on rotational control, Hurkacz is able to hit with incredible power and precision, making him a formidable opponent on the tennis court. In addition to these three areas of strength training, Hurkacz also works on a force absorption and force expression. Force absorption refers to the ability to absorb and control forces, which is important in tennis. When players need to decelerate quickly or change direction, force expression, on the other hand, refers to the ability to generate force and power, which is crucial for hitting powerful shots. By working on both force absorption and force expression, Hurkacz is able to improve his overall athleticism and perform at the best on the tennis court. Of course, strength training alone isn't enough to make a great tennis player. Hurkacz also works on his agility, speed, and endurance, as well as his technique on a mental game. However, by focusing on these areas of strength training, he is able to build a foundation of strength and stability that allows him to perform at the best on the tennis court. His serve is an excellent example of players looking to improve their own serve, as it is characterized by a smooth, fluid motion that generates both speed and accuracy. Hurkacz's serve starts with a low knee bend and a relaxed, fluid arm motion. He uses a pinpoint stance with with his back foot angled slightly towards the side, which helps him generate more power and accuracy. His speed has a high ball toss, which allows him to generate more power and spin on the tennis ball. To practice and emulate Hurkacz's serve, player should focus on building a consistent and a repeatable motion. This requires developing a good timing and coordination, and practicing the different components of serve, such as the ball toss, the knee bend, and the follow through, and other areas. One of effective drills to practice serve like Hurkacz is the ball toss and hitting drill. This drill involves standing on the service line, tossing the ball to yourself, then hitting the ball with a full serve motion. By practicing this drill, players can develop a consistent, repeatable serve motion that is similar to Hurkacz's. Another important aspect for Hurkacz's serve is the ability to mix up his serve. He can hit a variety of different serve, including a flat serve, a side serve, and a kick serve. This allows him to keep his opponent off balance and make it difficult for them to return this serve. So to emulate Hurkacz's ability to mix up his serves, players should practice hitting different types of serve during their training session. This including hitting serves with side spin, top spin, or back spin, as well as varying the placement of the speed of your serve.